What if your mornings held the key to unlocking a life-changing health secret? Let me tell you about Sarah. At 38, she brushed off her groggy mornings as just part of aging, until a routine checkup revealed she'd been ignoring her body's SOS signals for months. Like Sarah, 1 in 3 adults are walking around with prediabetes, clueless that their daily struggles might be a metabolic cry for help. Today, we're decoding 8 startling morning signs your body uses to warn you about diabetes. These aren't just symptoms, they're a survival code. Sign 1, the desert in your mouth. Imagine waking up as if you've just trekked through a vast desert. Your mouth is extremely dry, your throat feels raw, and a relentless thirst takes hold. This isn't merely typical morning dehydration. It can be an early sign of diabetes. When your blood sugar rises sharply during the night, it disrupts your body's finely balanced internal system, turning it into a complex metabolic challenge. Your kidneys switch into overdrive, working hard to filter and remove the excess sugar via increased urination, a process that sets off a chain reaction. Frequent trips to the bathroom further drain your hydration, creating a vicious cycle of thirst and fluid loss. In essence, your body is sending an urgent alarm. The intense thirst is a deliberate signal, as abnormally high blood sugar makes your cells less responsive to insulin. Your kidneys pull water from surrounding tissues to help dilute and eliminate the surplus glucose. This sophisticated process leaves you with a stubborn, unquenchable thirst each morning, serving as a crucial early warning sign of metabolic dysfunction. Sign 2, the foggy window effect. Have you ever risen with your vision hazy or unfocused, as if your eyes are slow to adjust? This can be another subtle yet serious indicator of diabetes. Elevated blood sugar levels can cause the lenses in your eyes to swell, which distorts your ability to see clearly. This swelling interferes with proper focusing, often resulting in frustrating vision issues, especially noticeable in the morning. Although these vision changes may not last all day, recurring blurriness each morning should not be dismissed. Over time, if high blood sugar remains unchecked, it can lead to lasting damage, such as diabetic retinopathy, a leading cause of blindness. Protecting your sight, therefore, involves not only monitoring your glucose levels, but also adopting lifestyle changes, like using protective eyewear, eating a diet rich in antioxidants, and avoiding habits like smoking that can worsen optical damage. Sign 3, the exhaustion deception. Morning exhaustion goes beyond ordinary tiredness. It's a complex metabolic indicator that your body is struggling to convert glucose into energy. In a normally functioning metabolism, glucose is the essential fuel that powers everything from your brain to your muscles. However, in individuals at risk for diabetes, this conversion process is significantly impaired. Elevated blood sugar creates a scenario where, despite an abundance of glucose, your cells are unable to access it properly. Normally, insulin acts as a key that unlocks the cell for glucose entry, but when insulin resistance sets in, those cellular doors remain closed, leaving glucose trapped in your bloodstream and your cells energy deprived. This blockage manifests as unyielding morning fatigue. Even after a full night's sleep, you might wake feeling as if you've run a marathon, your body expending extra energy in a constant internal battle. This fatigue also affects your mind. Erratic glucose levels can lead to mental fog, further diminishing cognitive performance since your brain, which relies heavily on glucose, struggles to operate at its best. Sign 4, the 5 a.m. energy sabotage. Consider your body as a remarkably complex machine, with hormones acting as an intricate communication network. For those at risk of diabetes, the early morning hours reveal a phenomenon known as the dawn phenomenon. Just before you wake, hormones such as cortisol, growth hormone, and adrenaline surge, prompting the liver to release stored glucose to boost energy. In healthy individuals, this is a natural process, but for someone with emerging insulin resistance, this extra glucose creates a problem. The liver's release adds more sugar to the bloodstream, and if your body cannot properly use insulin, it results in a sudden spike in blood sugar. This morning surge disturbs your delicate metabolic balance, and if it occurs repeatedly, it can cause long-term damage to blood vessels, nerves, and organs, thereby increasing the risk of serious diabetes-related complications. Effectively managing these early spikes may require continuous glucose monitoring, well-timed meals, and possible adjustments in medication to restore balance. Sign 5, the nausea that demands attention. In the context of emerging diabetes, morning nausea is more than a minor stomach upset. It may be an early warning sign of a dangerous metabolic crisis known as diabetic ketoacidosis, DKA. When insulin levels drop dramatically or become ineffective, your body shifts into a survival mode, breaking down fat for energy instead of using glucose. This process produces ketones, acidic compounds that can rapidly disturb the body's chemical balance, leading to an acidic internal environment. This chain reaction of metabolic disruption often presents first as nausea, serving as an alert that your body is struggling to maintain equilibrium. Other symptoms, such as confusion, excessive thirst, frequent urination, and even potential loss of consciousness, might accompany this state. DKA is particularly perilous for individuals with undiagnosed or poorly managed diabetes, so recognizing these early signs is critical for timely intervention. Sign 6, the headache that isn't just stress. Starting your day with a throbbing headache is more than just an unwelcome start. It's a sophisticated signal from your body's metabolic and neurological systems. Fluctuating blood sugar levels can cause blood vessels in your brain to alternately constrict and dilate, disrupting normal blood flow and increasing pressure. When blood sugar falls too low, your brain doesn't get the fuel it needs, resulting in a pounding headache. Conversely, excessively high blood sugar can thicken your blood, slow circulation, and elevate pressure, which may also trigger a headache. Additionally, dehydration, a common issue among those with diabetes, can intensify this pain, while stress-induced hormone releases further destabilize blood sugar levels. The best way to combat these headaches is to keep your glucose levels steady, stay well hydrated, manage stress effectively, and maintain a consistent sleep schedule to support your body's natural rhythms. Fire sign 7, the phantom limb mystery. Tingling and numbness are more than just minor sensations. They're complex neurological messages that can signal long-term metabolic damage. Early signs of diabetic neuropathy often begin with these subtle feelings. Constantly high blood sugar acts as a slow-acting toxin, gradually damaging the delicate myelin sheaths that protect your nerve fibers, especially in your hands and feet. This damage might start as a mild tingling sensation and can eventually lead to significant sensory loss. Morning is a key time to notice these symptoms. After hours of inactivity, the nerve damage may become more pronounced, with sensations of pins and needles or localized numbness serving as early indicators of neuropathy. Reduced sensation increases the risk of unnoticed injuries, such as cuts or burns, which can lead to infections and further complications. Recognizing these signals early, along with seeking professional medical advice, can help transform potential health risks into manageable conditions. Sign 8, the hunger that defies logic. Here's the new sign most miss: ravenous morning hunger even after eating. Sarah would devour breakfast yet still feel empty. Why? Insulin resistance locks glucose out of cells, so your brain thinks you're starving, even as your blood sugar hits dangerous highs. It's like your metabolism crying wolf, over and over. At the turning point, Sarah's story has a silver lining. She reversed her prediabetes in 6 months by catching these signs early. Your mornings are a diagnostic goldmine if you know how to listen. To take action now. Track 2 mornings this week. Note thirst, vision, energy, hunger. Try the cinnamon test. Sprinkle it on breakfast. If foods taste bland, it could signal nerve damage affecting taste buds, a lesser-known diabetes sign. Your turn. Did any of these signs surprise you? Comment below with how if you've experienced morning blood sugar crashes or if blurred vision startled you. Hit subscribe. We're decoding hidden health clues. Stay vigilant, stay curious, and remember, your body speaks in whispers before it screams. Tomorrow morning, drink your coffee after checking these signs. Your future self will thank you.